Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm going to do a little slight update since I left everybody kind of hanging on the last update. It was honestly my first YouTube upload, and I wasn't sure if people were even going to find it, watch it, enjoy it, find any information useful, or I don't know. I thought I would just go up there and I got my piece out there, but it gotten some hits, so I figured I might as well, say what's up and welcome everyone to listening to what I'm saying. It's weird, but it's cool at the same time, so I'll just fill you in with what's going on. Starting from the beginning, I've been gluten and dairy free for about 90% of the time for the last year and a little bit of change. Got sick of waking up with the cracked petrified wood, piece of tongue, split lip, nasal polyps hanging down my nose, filling up a whole entire beach towel worth of snot before 10 a.m., like the whole 9 yards, as deep as you can go. Can't do a neti pot. The only thing that was helping were the steroids and antibiotics, and sick of living that way. Read online somewhere to cut out the dairy and the gluten, and I did it, and I've not looked back since. I've never thought of myself as 100% gluten-free or 100% dairy-free, but definitely on the bandwagon, using every opportunity that I can, and that I can mentally allow myself to strive to be better and eat what I can the right way most of the time. Not gonna lie, haven't been perfect, but most of the time. So what did that mean in the beginning for me? That meant that my hair started falling out. I'm not even going to lie to you. I had no idea that could be a consequence, but apparently it's pretty common when you change your diet. I'm 30 years old, and I had been eating, chicken nuggets, macaroni and cheese, white bread, sandwiches, my whole life. And then all of a sudden, one day I just decided to cut it all out, cut out the milk, cut out the cheese and the yogurt and all that other delicious stuff that I had to give up. And so my body reacted in a few different ways. The hair was the biggest one for me. Still to this day, I'll have a few pieces that come out with each brush, or sometimes if I pull through my hair like this, I might get a piece. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But in the beginning, I did. I got a lot, as a matter of fact. And I was worried. So I did some research online and figured out what vitamins, and talked to my doctor, figured out what vitamins were going to really penetrate to my little hairs on my head to really start, stop the breakage and start growing. Unfortunately, a lot of them grew back gray, which kind of sucks, but it's part of the aging process, I guess. So I am on a lot of biotin, a lot of vitamins, vitamin B12, A, B, C, I don't know, a whole bunch. So that was a big one. Also changed the head in my shower. We bought a brand new house recently, and just put in a nice water filtration right on the head of the shower. So that's something to really think about if you decide to change your lifestyle and your eating habits. Another thing is there was some weight loss. Not a huge drastic amount, but enough for people to say, "Ooh, you look like you've lost some weight." Oh, why, thank you. Did I do it for the weight loss? Absolutely not. I would rather just be on a restricted calorie diet and eat whatever whatever bread or gluten I wanted to. But it was definitely something that I was maybe hoping would happen, but it did. And it's not dramatic, but it's enough. So that was good. And I've maintained it. So that's good. Let's see, the first couple weeks, you'll notice a difference in maybe your morning or afternoon library routine, if you know what I'm saying, in the bathroom. You're getting rid of all the stuff, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you do. So yeah, those are kind of like the big three things there. So a lot of times people say, well, what do you eat or what do you drink when you go out to a bar or you're having a beverage or whatever? Red wine and beer was really where I was at the time before I started going gluten and dairy free. Wine, to this day, I'm not even sure. It doesn't have anything really glutinous in it, but it still kind of bothers me. So on occasion, I'll have red wine. Don't drink any beer. Have tried several gluten-free beers and ales and ciders and the Angry Orchard and stuff like that, which is fine. I would drink, there's trace amounts of Dos Equis and Corona of gluten, which I just stay away from it. Stick to the vodka. There is gluten-free vodka. Let's see, Stoli's gluten-free. Tito's is made in Texas. I'm from Houston, so represent that Tito's vodka, baby. And so, yeah, there's choices. I eat a lot of stuff in a corn tortilla. I didn't think I would want a hamburger in a corn tortilla, but it's good and it's easy. Yes, there are gluten-free hamburger buns and things like that. I found that the bread can be a little dense and funky, so I just stick with a corn tortilla. Salad's easy. Stir fry, man, stir fries changed my life. Eat a lot of stir fry. White rice is totally fine, but I have not gotten sick this year. I know everybody that is in my life, or everybody that I've worked with or anybody that I've talked with, this winter has kind of been like the hellacious one where everybody just got something. I didn't. My husband did. My daughter did, but I didn't. I don't think that I'm superpowers, but I know last year I was sick all the time. I was on antibiotics or steroids or ear infection, double ear infection, bronchitis, asthma, all kinds of crazy stuff. But I'm telling you, since I started eating gluten and dairy free, I felt so much better. I breathe through my nose when I sleep, which is like mega crazy. I have pretty good passage most days. If I have a little something that I shouldn't have, I'm not going to be perfect. But, going from where I was to where I am, it's not even night and day. It's like worlds apart. Like I'm on a whole new planet Earth. It's just crazy. So my update for you is just stick with it. Try something. Give it a couple of days. It'll work in a couple of days. 2 days is all you need to really kind of vamp that system. See where you are. Don't go get crazy surgery. They told me I should have surgery. I didn't want to get all this cut into. I don't want to do all this. Just try. Slow down. Believe that it can work, and you never know, because it definitely worked for me. Is it perfect? Perfect enough for me. And that's good enough, because before it sucked. And now